everybody, in today's video I'm going to be showing you all the manicures and polishes I wore from January to March. So I was kind of MIA here for a bit. It's not a ton of polishes. I wish I had been able to wear more, but I did wear quite a bit. So I thought, well, I'll do a little video, show you guys what I've been wearing because I haven't done this for a bit. So this polish combination goes all the way back to January. I really loved this manicure. I think this was one of the last like polish talk manicures I did, the polish talk challenge. And so I really liked it though. It was a really beautiful combination. So first polish that I wore was going to be Sinful Colors Open Seas. This was sent to me by my friend Catalina, and this is a dupe of OPI's Mermaid's Tears, which I really have been wanting to have. So Catalina was super sweet. She had it. She's like, it's an exact dupe, so she sent it to me, and you guys, this is so beautiful. I have a bottle of Mermaid's Tears, but it's really, really low. It's probably like to here. That someone sent me in a D-stash, like just as a here have it, but this is perfect, you guys. I really loved this. I feel like the shade was super flattering, really good formula, super pretty polish. Then I also put on from L'Oreal Cobalt Indecent. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that, but this is a gorgeous, like very deep teal. This was so pretty, you guys. This was sent to me by a subscriber and I really, really loved it. If you ever get a chance to get your hands on these L'Oreal polishes, you guys, I would do it. They're so good. I love the brush. I love the formula. They are scented, but the scent is not overwhelming. It's sort of like a florally scent. It only lasts for like a day, but it's really, really nice. And let me show you guys the brush just because I really love the brush on these. It's very nice and wide. It has like a nice little scoop to fit nicely into the line of the cuticle, and great formula on this and really beautiful color. And then I bought a bunch of Shleee polishes in a D-stash, and I hadn't worn any because I'm crazy. And this is called Wicked Mermaid 2.0. So this is like a really deep forest green with some like gold glitter or like holographic glitter. This is so beautiful, you guys. Had a great formula, 3 coats to get opaque. I really, really like this, and I'm excited to try more of the Shleee polishes I picked up, hopefully at some point in time. But overall, I thought this was so beautiful, you guys. It was sort of like based off another ombre that I had picked for the Polish Talk Challenge, and I did a green version, and I really, really, really liked it. So super, super fun. I really just like loved that manicure. Then I had bought this during the Black Friday sale from Pahlish, you guys, and I think Amy Sue had worn it and it was like amazing on her, and I was like, I need to wear this. It was either Amy Sue or Amy Murphy. But you guys, look at this glow. Oh my gosh. So this is called Chihiro. That's how I'm gonna pronounce that. I don't know what that is. I don't know what a Chihiro is. I feel like Pahlish always has like some weird names sometimes, and I'm like, what does this mean? But I think she references like movies and books that I've like never seen or never read, and I think that's why I'm always like confused. But this is really pretty. Has a great formula. The glow is beautiful on the nail. 3 coats to get opaque. It is like more on the sheer side, but you guys, oh, perfection. Like this was probably one of the favorite polishes I've tried through the year so far. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. If you picked this up and you haven't worn it yet, get it out now for spring. It's like the perfect time to wear this polish. Super, super beautiful. I've been really feeling greens lately, so I have another sort of like green Skittle thing that I did. And this was around St. Patrick's Day, and I really enjoyed this combination as well. So I had Sephora X's Massive. I picked up a bunch of Sephora X's at Tuesday mornings when they were having them for like $1 or something crazy. And I really liked this one. It had a great formula. I love this type of color. I always feel like it's super, super flattering. If you've never tried a Sephora X, this top comes off so it's easier to polish, which I really appreciate. The brush is okay. It's kind of like, you know, just your standard polish brush, nothing too exciting, nothing to write home about, but it gets the job done. Formula on this was really, really good. Like practically a 1-coater. I am excited to try this polish again just because I love this type of color, you guys. This is like my type of green. And then I paired it with Alarian's Beep Boop. This was sent to me by my friend Catalina because she's so sweet. She sent me like 3 or 4 Alarians to try. I had never tried the brand before, and this was gorgeous. I loved the way it looked on my skin tone. I loved all the flakies in it. It was just really, really beautiful. These paired like super nicely together. And then I did another polish on this look, and I used MJ Lacquer's Courage. This is gorgeous, you guys. So it's sort of like a gray flaky balm holographic. This on the nail is amazing, and it really completed the look really nicely. If you have Courage, I would definitely pull this out like as an accent nail. If you like doing Skittle manicures and accent nails, this is a beautiful accent nail polish. It's beautiful on its own as well, but I just feel like it's like one of those polishes that works perfectly for like accent nails or Skittle manis. Like a nice neutral that like ties colors together. Great formula on this one as well. 2 coats to get opaque. Flakies are beautiful. Holographic is beautiful. If you have not tried MJ Lacquer, you guys, I highly, highly, highly recommend the brand. Janet is a sweetheart, the owner. She has a lot of fun polishes. She's very inclusive with her swatching, and just a great brand, you guys. We're always kind of talking about, I feel like, brands that do it wrong, and I always like want to talk about more about brands that do it right. And I feel like MJ Lacquer is a brand that does it right. So someone you want to give your money to. And then I had gotten some PR stuff from KB Shimmer, and I wanted to try one of the toppers she sent over. And so I ended up using Color Club's hashtag sponsored. This was from their like influencer collection from the fall. This is a really gorgeous sort of like taupey neutral. If you guys have not tried Color Club lately, you are missing out. They got new brushes that are perfection. It's a wider brush. It has like just the perfect shape. I twist the cap off, and the brush stayed stuck in the bottle. So let me try that again. After I'm telling you guys how perfect it is, does that ever happen to you? It happens to me with some stuff pretty often. There we go. This will be the blooper of the video. And so let me show you guys the new brush. I am obsessed with this new brush. Like, I'm not even lying. I love the whiteness of it. I think it's perfect. The formula, I've been using this influencer collection. I kind of have it tucked away on my desk, and I've been using the influencer collection to do a lot of like Skittle manis when I'm doing topper swatches, and the formulas are perfect, you guys. And this is like a perfect 2-coater. All the new Color Clubs I've been obsessed with. Like, every new Color Club I've tried is perfection. So if you haven't tried them in a while, check them out. And then I topped it with Fuchsia-nista from KB Shimmer. And this is one of her like multi-chrome flaky and a clear base toppers. And this goes from like an orange to a gold to a green. It's beautiful. You get a lot of flaky payoff on one coat. And I think that these are the kind of toppers that you can, like, you know, just jazz up so many creams with. Cream is my favorite finish. I have a ton of cream polishes, but sometimes it's like, ooh, how would this look like with a topper? If you have a smaller collection, toppers are great ways to kind of like bring interest to a smaller collection, I feel like. And this topper was so good, you guys. I have a couple of other one of these to swatch, and I'm super excited to try them. Really, really fun. So if you're interested in these are at KB Shimmer. And again, this Color Club, so good. I loved the combo together as well. Then I skipped out on Night Owl Lacquer's Nothing Burns Like the Cold like a crazy person the first time it came out for PPU. Then luckily it came back for like the comeback month, rewind month, that's what they call it. And I picked it up, and I am not disappointed one bit. This is worth all the hype. Sometimes polishes, like, there's all this hype surrounding it, and you get it and you're like, is that it? This polish was not like that. This polish was like worth the hype, worth the talk, worth the buzz. It's beautiful. Great formula. 2 coats to get opaque. Just like this, oh, this blue base, you guys. Obsessed. The flakies glow off it. Look at that glow. I would marry this polish. Like, that's just all there is to it. So, so good. Great, great formula. So glad I picked this up. If you guys missed out on this again, I'm sorry, but it's so, so, so good. So, that was Night Owl Lacquer's Nothing Burns Like the Cold. Then it was my sweetest polish friend's Ebony's birthday. And she's like one of my besties, like polish besties and just besties. I chat with her every day. She's a beautiful, great person. She is crazy for nails. I will link her Instagram and her YouTube down below in case you guys aren't following her. But she's just a beautiful person inside and out, you guys. And so we decided to do a birthday collaboration for her. Her favorite color is purple. So I did the most fun purple Skittle with these 4 polishes. You guys, I was obsessed with this manicure. Obsessed. First polish I used was Supernova from Olive F Polish. This was sent to me as PR. This was part of her fall collection, but it is still available. This is the most beautiful glowy purple, you guys. Look at that glow. Like, just look. You can't stop looking. So it reminds me of Sinful Colors Let's Talk. This is one of my favorite polishes ever. It's actually kind of dried out. I'm going to have to put some thinner in it. That's weird. But anyway, this is like this polish, but I feel like it's better. Formula is better for sure. Brush is better for sure. It's just gorgeous. Really gorgeous glow. Really beautiful polish. I really, really liked this. Then I needed a little bit of lightness, so I went with Violette Soufflee from L'Oreal. This was sent to me by Julie, Julie G Quebec on Instagram. And it was like a limited edition macaroon collection. Great formula on this. Beautiful, beautiful color. Look at these two together, you guys. Perfect. And then I have this really beautiful topper called Grape Shifter from Sally Hansen. This is one of my favorite toppers like ever. This was given to me as a gift by my friend Janet for my birthday. And I just love it. I feel like this is such a classic polish. You know, you can just run to Walmart and grab this, run to Walgreens and grab it, but it's so pretty. And I paired it over Believe Beauty's and Nior. This is part of the Believe Beauty's new, so they released like a 96 piece nail collection type thing. There's like all kinds of different stuff, nail care products, nail polish. This is part of their dollar line, and this is my new favorite black, you guys. I'm obsessed with this black. I'm almost out of it because my son, my younger son's been wanting to paint his nails black all the time. And so we've gone through almost half a bottle of this, but I love this black, you guys. It's not like a one coater, but it is a beautiful two coater. And for $1, I go through a lot of black and white with my swatching and you know, stuff like that. And so this is a really, really good one if you're looking for a new black. And I put the topper over the black and it was beautiful. I loved this manicure, you guys, like loved. It was an obsession with this manicure. I need to wear more purple. I love purple on other people. I never wear it on myself, and I don't know why, because when I wore this, I could not stop. Like, I was like, oh, look at my nails. So pretty. I really love this one. Then I wore Swamp Gloss Polishes Javi. I believe these polishes are still available. She released a collection based on an actor. I can't think of his name. I can't find my phone to look it up, but I believe these are still on her site. It's the guy that plays Mando in The Mandalorian. It's based on this actor and a bunch of his roles. It was a 4 polish collection. I got it, and then my grandma died, and I just didn't get around to swatching it, but this just called my name, and I wanted to wear it, so I decided to wear it and post it. And you guys, this is so good. It was a 3-coater for me, but look at this glow. Look at this base color on my skin tone. Perfect. Swamp Gloss, you guys, has just really been doing it for me. I've been swatching for her for a few months, and like, I get stuff in the mail and I'm like, man, this is beautiful. And then she sends another package and I'm like, this is even more beautiful. The formulas are all really good. And if you guys haven't tried Swamp Gloss, I would check them out. Especially if you have similar polish tastes to me. I feel like her polish taste and my polish taste are very similar. Like, what she makes is what I would buy. And so if you have similar polish taste to me, I would definitely go and see what she has. She does some beautiful Crowleys. She has some beautiful flaky polishes. She does some beautiful thermals. Just gorgeous, gorgeous polishes. All the polishes in this collection were super pretty. I'm hoping to wear some more because they are very springy and post them. But gorgeous, gorgeous polish, you guys. And I really enjoyed wearing this. I got a couple of compliments on it, which doesn't happen often. And so really beautiful. And again, this one was Javi. And then last up, I wore all of the Sinful Colors. Well, I'm missing one. I wore 5 of the Sinful Colors Pride collection. I skipped the yellow. So when I was wearing that really beautiful purple Skittle manicure for Ebony's birthday, my grandma was sick and she noticed my hands, and it was funny. She like grabbed my hand and she was laughing, and she was like, oh my gosh, you need a whole rainbow on your nails next. And my grandma always thought that nail polish was like kind of like frivolous. You know, polish, makeup, jewelry were not her thing. She grew up during a time when, you know, the Great Depression was going on. She had to work in like farms and ranches picking vegetables and, you know, potatoes and fruit and things. When her and my grandpa first got married, like they would literally camp by a river and pick fruits and vegetables on these farms in Colorado to survive. And so I can see why she thought certain things were frivolous, because I just feel like she didn't have time for that in her life, because she was always just busy and working and trying to, survive. And so, yeah, she looked at my hands and she laughed. And I was like, I told her, well, I'm going to do a rainbow. And then she's like, oh, if you do a rainbow, you can even do my nails as a rainbow. And she never let me paint her nails. And I wanted to do it, and we just like never got around to it. So if you guys didn't know, my grandma passed away a few weeks ago. She was 90 years old. And she was like the strongest, or one of the strongest people I've ever known in my life. She was very feisty. She was very stubborn. She was very strong-headed. Up until about 85 years old, she would do her own yard work, mow her own lawn. You would go to her house. She'd be outside mowing the lawn, pulling a little bit of weeds. I've walked in on her sometimes, in her 80s. She'd be on a ladder painting her kitchen. I would be like, what are you doing? She'd be moving furniture, and I would be like, Grandma, call me, I'll help you. And she'd be like, you guys are busy. You guys have jobs. I'm not busy. Although she was like busier than all of us. But her health really took a downward spiral. Like in January, they ended up diagnosing her with a rare form of blood cancer. None of us knew she had it. Looking back, she had symptoms that we just attributed to old age. She had a lot of feet pain. She had some back pain. She wasn't eating as much. And basically, she had so much red blood cells that they think it messed up her spleen and stomach. She never went to the doctor because she was always healthy. She didn't take any medication up until 90 years of age. She wasn't a diabetic. She didn't have high blood pressure. She literally took no medication. She was just healthy as a horse. And so, she never went for physical. She would be like, why am I going to pay the doctor to tell me I'm fine? And I think if we would have taken her for a physical, this could have been caught sooner. But, you can't look back like that. She didn't want to do it. She knew what she was doing. She wasn't, she was in her sound mind. Referred her to an oncologist. And, my dad asked her, like, do you want to do this? And she said no. She's like, I'm 90 years old. I lived a long life, and I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I saw my grandma almost every day before anyway, but the month before she passed, I saw her every single day. And we would watch old game shows. She was obsessed with the Buzzer Network. Her favorite old game show was Supermarket Sweep. I love that game show. I would always tell her, oh, we're going to have to go on that one of these days. And she was like, yes. And we would always say we're going to go be on the Price is Right. Because we liked Price is Right and Bob Barker. But the Friday before she died, my dad called and was just like, she's not doing good. And she's seeing people that aren't here. And she was actually thinking she was seeing one of my cousins that had died. And that's a sign. Like, we know it's a sign. Like, they're visiting her, helping her get ready to go home. And so I took the day off of work. And I laid in bed with her, and I rubbed her hair, and I rubbed her head, and I held her hand. I thanked her for everything, that she did for me through my whole life. And my grandma was never an affectionate person. Like, she wasn't a kisser, and she wasn't someone to tell you I love you. You would tell her I love you, and she would say same here. And we would always tease her about that, but that was just like her way, But the last month before she died, she would start telling us she loved us. And she would give me kisses. And like the last week before she died, she would actually just reach out and grab my face and kiss me. And she would tell me, thank you, mijita, for everything you do for me. That makes my heart happy. I can never repay her for everything, but the fact that she felt my love for her is, makes me feel really good. My kids would go see her and she'd be like, oh, my favorite grandson. Oh, my other favorite grandson. Her and my husband were extremely close. He treated her like his own grandmother. She had like her special way to say goodbye to all of us. When she died and they were getting ready to take her to the funeral home, I didn't want to let her go. I wanted to like get on the bed with her and just go with her. And it's been hard. It's been a lot. But you know, I'm 42 years old and I've had a grandma this whole time, and that's like a huge blessing. My oldest son is 22, my younger son is 17, and they've had a great grandma, you know, that's been active in their lives. And it's gonna be hard to move on without her. You know, baseball season is starting and she would always be at my son's games. Cold, rain, snow, shine, she would bundle up, she would sit there, she would enjoy the game. She just, she was a huge part of our life. So it's gonna be, and it has been hard, like, moving on without her. But let's talk about this manicure that I did in her honor. So I did a rainbow because she thought that was so funny. And so I used all the Pride collection, and I hope she was laughing because she, you know, she just thought my stuff was over the top. So I hope she found it humorous, you know, that I had the rainbow on my nails. So I had on Drag Queen from Sinful Colors. This was really opaque, had a great formula. I did pair these all over similar color creams because I wasn't sure how they were going to be. And I did like them that way. But this one is Drag Queen. It's a really beautiful deep purple with a glitter. Super, super fun. I really liked this one. Then I had Filthy Rich, which is the green. This did, I feel, need the undies. I think it would have been a little bit hard to get completely opaque, but this was really pretty as well. The glitter is gorgeous in that. Next up is Love is Love. And again, this one I feel like you could have gotten away without the undies, but you probably need 3 coats. And I really did like it over the undies I picked out for it. This one for sure needed undies to get opaque. This is Tight Squeeze, which is the orange. For sure I definitely needed the undies for this. This was probably the sheerest out of everything I had on. And then the red, I didn't do undies, and I did like it, but I wish I would have done an undie on it. And this one is Tainted Love. Cleanup on this was a little bit hard as well. So if you guys do decide to wear it, be very careful with application because it is a little bit hard to clean up in the cuticle if you do make a mess. And I did make a mess. I'm sorry this video got a little bit sad. I didn't mean for that to happen, but you know, when I started talking about my grandma, I just couldn't help it. But anyway, that is everything I wore for January, February, and March. Not a lot, not a little. I'm hoping to get a little bit better. I just haven't been really in the mood for polish lately, but I'm hoping that that does kind of come back. I've been spending a lot of time with my family and my kids, and we started cleaning out my grandma's house and her things, and so I've just been really busy. Baseball's getting ready to start, and so I may be very hit or miss on here, but I do want to thank you guys for hanging in with me and for all your support. So that is it for this video, you guys. If you liked it, please make sure to click the like button down below. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. And thanks you guys for watching. I will see you on the next video. I hope you're having an amazing day.